Hello, beautiful soul. I'm so glad you're here. Erin Ann Barcellos here, and we are going to be diving in for some fun angel guidance to support you in really jump-starting your life and experience this week so that you can really reach your fullest potential in this lifetime and get the most out of this lifetime on Earth. You are a soul that's in a body on this planet for a reason. And no matter how dreary or dark or hopeless life can be at times, we always have access to the support and guidance of the loving universe and our guardian angels and spiritual team. So I'm all about supporting you in connecting strongly with your angels and spiritual team so that you can truly follow your divine life's calling in this lifetime and manifest a life of true fulfillment, joy, and possibilities. Who wants more of that? Raise your hand if you do. Oh, it is my deepest honor and privilege to support so many souls just like you in transforming their life experience so that it's 100% spirit-led. And let's see what the angels have to say specifically for you this coming week. We're tuning into the angels' messages for the week of October 31st through November 6th. And trust the process, so whenever you're coming across this video, it's the perfect time and place for you. So please, sweetheart, take a minute with me to say a prayer in invocation. And let's begin by taking a nice deep breath and opening our hearts fully. We hereby call upon the higher power of love to come into our present space now. We allow this love and divinity to fill our bodies, minds, and souls, opening our hearts to connect powerfully with one another. And we hereby powerfully call in the love, presence, support, and guidance of our guardian angels, spirit guides, and any additional archangels, ascended masters, and beings of love who would like to come forth to relay loud and clear messages for each and every person watching. We allow ourselves with our next breath to become fully open to receiving miracles and guidance so that we can truly make the most out of this lifetime on Earth and manifest a life of wild love, fulfillment, passion, and purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Okay, so if you've been feeling like you've been banging your head against the wall, that's probably a very common theme right now. So that's the first thing that your angels are showing me is this feeling of like banging your head against the wall, like where am I? Where am I going in life? Why am I struggling so much? How come I've been working towards my own personal spiritual development for so long and still in pain because I'm not getting the results that I truly want, whether that's manifesting your divine right love partner, new career, abundance, prosperity, just like basically the experience of lots of flow, synchronicity, fulfillment, and ease in your life. So are you feeling in a low place right now? Because the angels are definitely highlighting that low place, feeling like you're banging your head against the wall. What's going on there? So I'm going to tune in a little further here. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. You are at a crossroads in your life. And sometimes when we hit these milestones in our lives where we have to make a very important and meaningful decision about how we're going to proceed in our life, usually there's an extreme low right before all the answers come to fruition. So if you've been feeling a low, that potentially is a very good sign because it's in that low place where you can really get honest with yourself. And I feel like the angels are wanting to yell that through this screen and I'm feeling like a oomph, which almost involves a curse word. So excuse me, but get fucking honest with yourself. What do you need to be honest about? So take that moment in your own personal space to get really deep within yourself and to take a really, really clear look at what you need to be honest with yourself about, what needs to change, what are those changes that you've been being guided to make for so long that you haven't been actually making, yet still not able to move forward. The angels are really highlighting that place, and that place of basically you've been saying prayers and you've been getting guidance to make changes. And you've been ignoring the guidance to make changes, but still praying for the change and getting to a place of desperately wanting and needing that change to occur. Yet your angels have been giving you loud and clear messages to make those changes, and without making them, you're not able to move forward. Now, these changes might seem unrelated to what it is that you're actually praying for, but by making those changes, it opens the door for what you're praying for to come in. Okay, so like a lot of common areas of these guided changes that our angels might be talking about might include getting into a yoga or meditation routine, changing your diet, allowing more exercise to come into your life, signing up for that class or working with that coach that you've been feeling drawn to but just haven't pulled the trigger to say yes. Allowing yourself to change your schedule or even change jobs or career path. Getting sober, releasing addictions, making small lifestyle changes that would actually really change the whole trajectory of your path ahead. I'm hearing increasing your self-care, getting into those routines that you've been thinking about but just haven't implemented the new routines into your lifestyle. I'm also hearing now, for some of you, it might be letting go of some toxic relationships, whether that's friendships, romance, or even setting clear boundaries and separating yourself more from family relationships. Clear out the toxicity in your life. Let go of those toxic relationships, or learn how to set some very firm and clear boundaries in them. The angels are coming through now with a ton of gentleness and unconditional love for you in this guidance to give you a little nudge, give you a huge nudge to finally make those changes. Backtracking, they're coming through with a lot of gentleness and unconditional love, even though they're giving you a very stern push. And the reason being is because the fact that you haven't made these changes yet, or maybe there are aspects that you really do struggle with. Our angels love us unconditionally. They're never going to blame us. They're never going to judge us. They're just going to be there open-heartedly, unconditionally waiting to be able to hold our hand and take us into the next dimension. So please know that nobody's condoning you for any of your lifestyle choices or choices that you haven't made yet. Your angels are sending you just a ton of love, gentleness, and positivity and compassion. And it's through that place of compassion and love where you can breathe deeply and actually allow love to come in for yourself. So adopt self-love and self-compassion as you allow yourself to be held and guided by your angels to move into the next steps of making these very, very important changes. Now, they can be huge changes, they can be small changes. Whatever it is for you, your angels want to tell you right now to keep it simple, just take one step at a time. It's better to take one small step and commit to that fully than try to have this huge lifestyle change plan and attempt to fulfill that plan but fail miserably because it's just too much, too fast, and setting you up for like an impossible success. Take it in small baby steps, take it in small bites, focus on one thing at a time, keep it simple, prioritize self-love, self-compassion, and again, we got an F-bomb coming, just fucking do it. Love you so much. So do your angels. We're in this together. You're not the only one being guided to make big changes like this. I promise you that as you do, it's going to open up doors in so many big ways that are the answer to your prayers. Even the smallest subtle shifts open the door in huge ways and might mean everything when it comes to manifesting that life of purpose and fulfillment that you really, really crave. It's time to step out of your comfort zone and just do it. I'm going to pull a card from the fairies for an additional message for this week. Glad that the fairies are coming through because they are light and fun, and we will bring their energy in along with their message. And from the fairies this week, we have quiet time. So spend some time really quiet, going inward and reflecting, and circling back to the very first message, get honest with yourself. Get honest with yourself. Get honest with yourself. So spend time in that quiet time, go inward, reflect, whether that's spending time in nature, meditating, doing some journaling, however it is that you're going to create that quiet space of solitude so that you can really get honest with yourself, make sure you do so this week. It's vital. You're at a crossroads. This is a pivotal moment, and the outcomes, I promise, will be well worth it. Love you so much. Thank you for being here. It's my honor to show up every single week for you, relaying these messages. I'm by your side, walking this journey with you. If you feel drawn to really needing some additional one-on-one support, I'm available. There's a link in the description where you can schedule a free discovery session with me. During the free discovery session, we'll have a chance to connect heart to heart, hear where you're at, and explore some options for working together one-on-one so that you can powerfully move forward to really getting a handle on making the most out of this lifetime and living in sync and in harmony with your spirit, soul-led path. Love you. See you next week.